Greetings and salutations, this is Vespasian and my trusty sidekick.
Hello.
Today we are going to show you our Ghar.
Your
Ghar. In that case, do you want to do the introduction? Go on.
I'm very smart, you see.
Yes, you are. Come on.
Right, this is my Ghar army.
Yeah, your Ghar
And
army.
we've repainted them into snow. It's to blend in more with the environment.
Yep.
And over back to Vespasian, yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's how you're going to come up with it. Right. Basically, we found that the standard gunmetal, which we had them painted last time, does tend to overly blend in with some of our scenery. So we decided to give them some, not quite camouflage, but give them a colour scheme, which is basically bone white over graveyard earth, if you're using old colours.
They're fresh from the factory, then, lot.
Yeah, so they're armoured plates. All the main part of the actual machine is exactly as it comes, but the armoured plates are are covered, in this stuff. It's basically not exactly camouflage, but it lends itself better to the snow environment that we use, given that we're going to be doing all our games in snow, more or less. I just think it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've also gone over the bases with snow. You can see the snow effect. It's an ice effect, so you paint it. Yeah, you put milliput down on the base, and then you paint it ice blue mixed in with some white, and then you paint over it with some white, and it gives it a nice ice snow effect. It looks quite cool.
Cool.
One problem we had with our old figures was the ice went off. The ice went yellow.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, you see, we'd had that problem with the granular ice, granular snow before, which is why we don't use it. I didn't think it would happen to the the flock. I didn't see any reason for it to happen to the flock, but for some reason the flock goes off yellow in sunlight. So yeah, basically we decided base over them and make them look more ice-like rather than having snow on them. So compacted snow and ice is what we went for. But this is all you've got for your Ghar so far.
Yep.
You are planning on upgrading your army, I believe.
Yes, but I got something else instead.
Yeah, I know.
But I'll be getting it.
Yeah, and what is it you're planning on getting?
A Ghar infantry box set.
Right, so you're going to max out an infantry.
Yeah, because I've already got heavy troops.
Well, everything's heavy troops with Ghar.
It's true.
Yeah, your Ghar are basically dreadnought suits.
Basically the Romans.
Yeah, in real life Romans.
Yeah.
As in extremely heavily armoured, really hard to kill.
Romans.
Lethal in combat Romans.
These are Romans if they survived in the future.
Not sure about that entirely.
You're dissing my soldiers.
Well, the Ghar just exists to basically destroy everything in the galaxy.
That's why they're my favourite army.
But they're just automatons. They don't think particularly. All they do is devour and destroy. They're not interested in conquering territory, they're only interested in destroying anyone who lives in that territory. I suppose the closest you get to the Romans would be the Concorde, possibly. They are a galactic empire. Most of its population are actually quite laid back and not particularly militant.
Galactic empire.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
they
need for
are
that. There's no need for
a
that.
core of volunteers who join the army to fight for the empire. So I would say the Concorde would probably be closer to the Romans.
Well, my units are a core of destructive beings.
Yes. Yeah, as I said, you're not really...
We're actually robots, not beings.
Yeah, you're not actually Roman. I mean, the Romans would conquer a territory only if it was attacking them.
Exactly.
They didn't tend to launch preemptive wars. They tended to just go into countries that were already fighting them and annoying on their border, and then they would Romanise them, just like the Concorde do. The Concordize people, turn them into bog, And once the people are Borg, they all support the socialistic state of the Concord Empire, and the Concord Empire continues to expand. So it's a bit close to the Romans, although Concord is supposed to be risk averse, so I would assume they wouldn't go in for deliberately invading people if they didn't need to.
I deliberately do that.
Yeah, your Gar do.
Yeah.
Because that's what Gar do. They
So
deliberately invade anybody.
Land onto a Concord planet and think, it's ours now.
And they would have won if it wasn't for the fact that they're fighting anybody they come across.
I mean, they could have won.
Well, they could have conquered the galaxy by now if it wasn't for the fact that they were fighting
We don't want to
everyone.
conquer, we just want to kill everyone.
You're fighting Freeborn, you see an Isaurian, you go after him, you see some Concord guys, you go after him. So you're fighting in multiple wars on multiple fronts.
Yeah, but you're cowards, you just stay in your little planet and hide while
Well, you could
massacre your people.
Well, no, the Freeborn stick to themselves mainly.
The Freeborn are like selfish.
I wouldn't say they were selfish.
Yeah.
Sort of selfish, but they just want to be left alone. They've got their own little kingdoms. They want to be left alone.
Look, the Concord are being attacked. They're allied. Who cares?
Well, the Freeborn aren't allied. They'll work for the Concord for cash, but they won't actually go and sacrifice themselves for the Borg Empire unless they're really going to get something decent out of it. Because after all, the Concord are a direct threat to the Freeborn.
One of them red guys.
The Algorithms.
Name. That's it.
Yeah, well, they're just vicious aliens. That's
Not vicious as a guy.
Yeah, the Algorithms have their own issues. They are an empire, but they're not particularly Roman in their organisation. They're more like Klingons, as in they like to fight, but they're not necessarily...
So they fight and they go, right, I'm going on now, see you.
Yeah, they like to fight, but they're not necessarily in it for the long haul.
So they start it, and then wait till it's done, then come back.
Well, no, their society isn't militaristic. It is militaristic, but it isn't geared towards a permanent conflict. They don't fight total war.
So fight and then
Whereas the Gar are total war troops. And the
Which is
Concord...
why they're so hard to kill.
Yes. And the Concord are not total war troops, but they can, if seriously threatened, using the brain link that they all have in the Borg Collective, they can gather all of the forces and all of the resources of the Concord Empire to channel against one enemy. At the moment they don't have that problem, but they can do that. There's no reason they can't do that. So that's basically how the Concord fight, yeah. Whereas the Gar, they're just constantly fighting war. They only live to fight. They don't fight to live, they live to fight.
So it's the Olympics. An everlasting Olympics.
I'm not really sure Gar actually have that sort of mentality. Look at me, I am a great warrior sort of mentality. I mean, the Algorithms, sure. Guy conquers a planet and people go, hey, you guy, you are awesome. You can be our king, you know? That's great. And the Concord, hey, you're really good. Here's a pension. Go and retire on a planet somewhere. And the Freeborn say, we will literally make you our king, you know, our merchant prince, until you lose your cash in a deal and then you're out and then we pick someone else to take your place.
Exactly, it's selfish.
Whereas the Gar, you basically rise to the top by being the only one of your clan left alive. Your birth batch. By the time, you know, if you're a 12-year-old Gar, chances are you're a field commander because all the other Gar in your pod are dead. So that's how, you know, the Gar survive, not necessarily through being brilliant generals, but simply being the oldest and the one with the most experience. Doesn't make you the most brilliant general. The Gar don't have brilliant tactics, do they?
No.
They're not known for brilliant tactics. They're known for marching towards the enemy and blasting hell out of them.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
Shoot you as much as possible until I can get the webway gate running and then evacuate. Sorry, not webway gate, teleport, transmat, that's it. So that's my tactic fighting Gar. I just fire at you as much as physically possible until you either get so many pin dice you can't move.
It work.
No, it doesn't work. You know, it can work. It can work.
And Fatok is extremely good at firing from long range and destroying the black box.
Yeah, that was a fluke shot. You like really, really rolled good dice, so yeah.
Your officer got shot.
Yeah, you shot my officer in the back of the head. I don't think that was very nice. At long range, that was sort of cheating. In fact, all our Antares games so far have sort of been draws.
No.
I said sort of.
Gar flew in.
No, pretty
Gar
much
flew in.
been draws. But
Your freeborn stayed right at the back and the coward. The Concord and Gar fighting.
yeah, until the freeborn get tanks, there's no point trying to fight Gar, really. Although
I've got no infantry.
if you upgrade your officer with an X-sling, you can slow down the Gar a bit more by putting extra pins on.
But
Well-
I don't really need. I'm a moving turret.
Yeah, you are, which is annoying. Well, you know. Anyway, that's the end of this video, I think.
Yes.
We've introduced, well, not introduced, we've shown you the updated Gar, and we do have some more coming, or we will have some more coming once he gets around to doing it, won't he? You?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll keep you updated as that goes, and you're going to be seeing more Antares games once we get around to it, which should be quite fun. So, anything from you?
No.
Right.
Just the like and subscribe stuff.
Go on then. Go on.
Right. So if you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe. And if you have anything that you want to know about my Gar units, and I will answer them in a Gears and Antares Gears and Antares
Q&A.
Q&A.
Yeah.
That's everything from me.
And that's everything from him. Good day.